What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're going to try to do the rest of a full free-to-play run. We previously tried to get as good of a score in Moon Palace Construction as possible. We still got the Perfection rewards, which literally the only difference is 2 of these Charmed Treasure Train coupons. It's neither here nor there. And then beyond that, we're going to see how far we can take this. Now, one thing we do have to remember is we do get 2 lanterns for free right there. And then beyond that, we got to do profit orbs. Never going to take the champion back because that account just bricked itself to get crazy numbers. So, should we go light and dark? I don't know. Let's see what happens. So let's get right into this. We have all 4 loops. We're just going to go all in on this. We have 640 we need to spend, so that brings us down to 218. Chances are we're not going to hit anything good. We have, I mean, this, let's be honest, this is probably one of the best summons you'll ever see in Light and Dark. And I do like to say every single time we do this, never, ever, 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 ever go for the Light and Dark section here. You're only going to get maybe 1 5-star every 3 to 4 pulls. The rates are horrible. The food is horrible. You should just never bother doing this. You'll build enough Light and Dark heroes as you need. This used to be the biggest, heaviest pay to win event you could see in the early games of the game, because this was like the only way you could power through and build additional Light and Dark heroes. And as you guys can see, you don't get much food here. Sometimes you don't even get any shards whatsoever of 5 stars or anything like that. So this is by far usually the worst thing you could ever do for your account. Go for the other 4 normal factions. I just like doing this. Hey, we got an Andrea copy. That's kind of a high roll. But I usually just do this anyway, just in case I ever want to build more light heroes on this account. I have the food for it. Granted, being less than half the score. Hey, that was a Drake right there too. This is actually a pretty high roll event right here. But yeah, usually I'm not going to be able to make a comeback. I'd have to transition this entire account over. This was the old days. Getting a Dark Arthandal from this would be insane, because getting Light and Dark hero copies was actually very, very difficult. So this is pretty, this is a pretty good run. That's probably the most hero copies I've seen in general. That's the same plus a 5-star, which is good. That's normal. That's the usual garbage we're used to seeing. Yep. That's what I expect. Oh, Natalia copy. This is actually quite a high roll. I've never seen so many. Holy shnikes. Ada and this would have been the most god tier summon in 2018, 2019, maybe even in 2020, because it was still kind of hard to build Light and Dark heroes. Holy cow, an Ada and an Asmodel. Those were 2 of the best PvP heroes in the 2018-2019 meta. Like, insane. Even Gurk was like still okay. We got another 5-star here. I forgot what number we were supposed to stop at. Was it 318? 218? Oh no. Let me do 2 more summons. I think it was somewhere in this ballpark. We started with like 800, right? Okay, so we need 20 more, 180 more, right? Does that math check out? 180 more? Oh god, I don't know. Let's just do another 100 and then we'll see where we're at. I feel like I'm gonna mess this up if I don't count. And we are finally getting low on profit orbs, because we've had like 3 okay-ish or good profit orbs in the past like 4 to 6 months, which is quite rare actually. All right, still nothing from these guys here as expected. Let's check this out one more time. Oh, did I do too many? No, I think I stopped at the right number. I think I might have stopped right on the dime. 218. So that wraps up that part. Now we get all these extra resources, and now we get to go into the Mid-Autumn Festival and use these lanterns. So in this part of the event, there's one main thing you really need to pay attention to, and that is the location number you are going for, because every single location has slightly different resources, especially when it gets to the bottom. So our main account, I'm going to go for some extra Aurora gems. I mean, this isn't even 1 divine Aurora gems. It's like 3/5 of one. But I think this is the play. So let's just go to location 1 right here. We can literally just do light ups like this. Very, very simple. And you can see here, we got 17.22. So that means we averaged 1.72 in the range of 1.68 to 1.78. So think right. So it's kind of like a lower roll, but again, we want to keep going in right here. 17.32. So that was a little bit better. Again, not super amazing. 17.23. So we're kind of averaging about this, which is a little below par, because if you take that, you want to go what, 5 points? You want to be at 17.3. That's like the pure 50% mark. We did get over 50% right there, which is good. 17.43. That was a little bit of a higher roll, which is good. Continue to go on here. 17.29, a little bit of a low roll here. And then it used 8 of the lanterns, get 13.74. So that right there finished out our 100%, which is cool. Which also means we got all the rewards from that section. We claimed all those out. And we did get 20 of these Jade Rabbits. Now, I do want to go to spot 2, I think. And the goal here is to try to get to 50%. The chance of that happening is very, very slim. You can see right here, we only have 28 left over. It's going to be ridiculously hard to get there. 34. And we're most likely going to fall just shy. Looks like we have to do one at a time, which is really annoying. 1.7. 1.69. You can see these definitely feel weighted on the lower end. 1.78. Hey, that was actually a perfect one there. We have 4 to get to it. It's physically not going to be possible. So in reality, most people are probably going to want to spend a little bit of Starry Gems here this week. You can see right here, like one does it. Literally one more does it. It really sucks that you can't do that completely free though. You either spend $5 here, which probably not the best look in reality. Oh, wait a minute. No, they're only up to 20. I was thinking you get 2 here. Oh, this is going to hurt for a lot of people not being able to get 2 different things. So stinking close. Like, they just give us one more. Like, one more does it. 1.68 is more than enough to get our location 2 to 50. Because then location 2 would give us 10 more of these Jade Rabbits. Because as it stands, we're going to do the 2 purchases here. And then we unlock store 3. And we can do the 2 50% purchases here. If we get that one more item, we get this. So in reality, you either have to decide, is $5 worth spending, or is 1,250 contract Starry Gems? And in reality, I don't know which one is going to be what I go for. So just keep that in mind. We kind of did the calculations beforehand. We thought it was going to be really close. And in fact, is going to be an RNG fest. There's also this additional resource you can get here. So you can do a ton of wishes here. Get a bunch of secondary resources just from doing these things. I almost wish we were just like a use all button, because while these are extra free resources, that's cool and all, don't necessarily need them, do we? And it's kind of tedious. Oh man. Oh wait, this is gonna be bad too, because I'm gonna be like, oh geez, I'm gonna have to do more of this when I do the entire event. This is gonna be so stupid. Can I get another one with like another 0 on the end? And then we have to do singles? Ugh. Tedious. Boring. Boring resources to get. Granted, there's a lot of Cloud Island materials here, and a lot of people do need Cloud Island materials. I'm just not one of them, because I only use like 4 or 5 of my houses, and I already have 6 to max. I might even have a 7th. I just don't even know. And yeah, so just keep this in mind, guys. Keep this in mind. Second location, 1 off. Literally 1 off. That also means 17 of them needed to get 0.1 higher. Let me know what you guys did for free to play. It does look like you might want to spend some contract Starry Gems, or maybe if you're a low spender, $5 on this event is actually not that bad. $5 is probably the better way to go about this. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.